Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to look at you versus them. We're going to look at you and your person to see if you're on the same page, if you're mirroring each other, or if you're on different pages. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, let's go ahead and get started with Aries first. Aries, you versus your person. What is your feelings and intentions versus your person's feelings and intentions when it comes to the situation between the two of you? Aries. You feel like there's a lot of baggage, there's a lot of issues, there's a lot of problems. Your intentions is you want to care more. You want to step up, you want to take the action to try to nurture and connect with your person more so that the two of you can get along better. Your person feels like there's always a lot of miscommunication between the two of you, that you're not on the same page. But your person's intentions is they want to move forward. They do want to keep moving forward. They want to go in the same direction. So the likely outcome is both of you are going to be able to express what it is that you want. You're both still fully committed towards each other. But there is something about both of you always feeling like there's a lost chance or lost opportunity. The more and more this happens, the longer and longer it takes for the two of you to come back together. So your person wants to be able to get on the same page, and they want to be able to have both of you commit to realizing that the communication and the time gap that you're having to resolve this is taking far too long. So it looks like you're both learning. You don't want to waste as much time as you have up to this point. So let's get one Moonology card for Aries in this situation with them and their person. Aries. Look at the bigger picture. Yep, Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius in one of your chart placements, or your person could be a Sag. You both need to look at the bigger picture, that you're wasting a lot of time and things are not balanced and fair when you're doing this. All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus, you versus your person. What is your feelings and intentions versus your person, Taurus? Taurus and their person. All right, Taurus, your feelings. You feel like you're blocking your emotions right now. You're suppressing a lot of feelings right now. You don't want to, but you feel like you have to. Your intentions is to just keep letting these feelings, these feelings and emotions go, to just sacrifice your own feelings for the sake of all good in the situation. Your person's intentions is they're determined to maybe win at all costs, to be the one that has the final say, to be the one who is the center focus. Their intentions is the lover. So they're making the choice and the decision. They still want to be with you. They want to be in alignment with you, the two of you together. But it does feel very controlling, that they want to be with you only if it's on their terms. So let's see the likely outcome. Okay, so potentially there is going to be a new opportunity for the two of you to try to reconnect and grow. There is energy here that maybe the two of you have children, or you have a child, or you've known each other since childhood. But it does look like eventually, Taurus, you're going to get to the point where you feel burdened because your feelings are not being met. They're not even being expressed because you keep self-sacrificing. It's like you're pushing down your feelings about the situation. It's going to bubble to the surface, and you're going to get to the point where you're going to actually end it. We've got the 10 of Wands showing up. So let's get one Moonology card for Taurus in this situation. What is the Moonology for Taurus? What do they need to know that's going to serve their highest good at this time, Taurus? A fiery climax approaches. Aries, your person, Taurus, you could have Aries in your chart. Your person could be an Aries. This is letting you know that the bomb is about to go off. Like I said, you're going to get to your breaking point if you don't speak up now. You need to stop suppressing your feelings in the situation, because it's going to be explosive and it's going to end up ending the connection. Gemini. Gemini, you and your person. What's going on? If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround, Gemini. All right, let's see, Gemini, you and your person. What are their feelings and intentions and yours? You feel like there's a lot of emotional baggage here with you and this person. You feel like there's constantly these issues that come up, but then they never get resolved. They get talked about for a minute, and then they kind of get tabled, and then they never get get readdressed and resolved. Your intentions is you want to keep going forward, but you want to break the pattern. You want to break this repeated cycle that you guys keep going into where there's issues, and maybe your person says, oh, well, let's just come back and talk about it later, but then later never comes, is how you feel. Your person feels like they just want to move on. They just want to, yep, we talked about it. Okay, let's just move past it. And they want to be able to kind of live in this illusion that those issues never really happened. Once we move past it, that was the past. Let's not bring it up. And maybe that's what they keep saying. Well, let's just not talk about it anymore. We already talked about it. You might have talked about it, but you didn't resolve it. So let's see what's going to happen here. Constant misunderstandings here. There is a unequal give and take here. And it's very one-sided. And you're going to be juggling with this decision of what you want to do. With this Two of Pentacles, you're deciding, do I stay in this and constantly feel like this baggage, these emotions I have are not being validated, they're not being addressed? Or do I just move forward and just let it go? So it looks like you're also ignoring your intuition about what you should do. So pay attention, get your energy grounded, get in a place of peace with making a decision. Let's get one Moonology for Gemini in this situation. What is the Moonology card that Gemini needs to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? Oh, okay, you're going to get two because these wanted to come out. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And show the world the real you, Aquarius. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini. You could have Aquarius in your chart. You need to show your person who you really are. Stop allowing this person to table and move on, and never come back to the table and address what's at the table. Cancer. Cancer, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Cancer, you versus your person. What are your feelings, intentions versus your person? Let's find out. Cancer, you feel like you're exhausted when it comes to this situation. You feel like you have just given so much and this person has taken so much. You don't have a whole lot to give. Your actions is you want to be happy. You want to be with this person. You want to come together and be with this person, but you just are on almost like a defensive mode because you're depleted. All your energy has been zapped from you because of the situation. Now, your person feels like they're kind of in their ego and their pride. They're feeling like it's okay that you feel that way. You don't need to be motivated to do anything. It's okay to just let it be as it is. Now, your person knows, and their action is, their intentions is they're going to be more sensitive to your needs. They're going to try to not make you feel like you have to struggle so much in the situation. They may apologize that they haven't been sensitive to your needs. They might ask you, hey, what can I do to help you feel where you don't feel so depleted, where you don't feel that you have to be on the defense of the situation. Let's see the likely outcome. Okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. Okay. Your person may question if you're acting with integrity or if you're trying to manipulate them to get something. Your person is going to apologize. And they're going to apologize, but they're going to also wonder if your actions is because you're trying to manipulate to get something from them. For example, let's say you're married or you live together and you have children and you're the one who constantly is doing everything. You're taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, taking care of the bills, taking care of everything in the family. And your person, all they do is they work. They come home and work and they contribute to the bills. That's it. So your person may feel like, well, they do contribute because they contribute financially, but they feel like it's an equal contribution, but it's really not. And you may feel that you're exhausted because you don't have any more left to give. You're completely depleted. Your person may feel like, well, if they apologize, then that's going to make it right. But they may question that you're manipulating them to apologize to get them to do something like take care of the kids or take care of the house, take care of the bills, take care of whatever. It's almost like they're apologizing, but they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's like they're almost not being honest with themselves that they're really not pulling their weight. Now, you might be married, or like I said, you might live together with the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. You might have children with this person. So this person is going to apologize, but their ego is kind of telling them, hey, you shouldn't have to take care of the kids. You shouldn't have to do the housework. You contribute more than enough. Maybe they contribute more financially and they think that's equivalent or something like that. So there's an apology, but there's something, their ego on the background is making some type of assumption about thinking you're manipulating them to get them to do something more. Well, if you're exhausted, maybe they do need to do more. I mean, you got to make that call on your own. Let's get one Moonology card for Cancer in this situation. What's the Moonology that Cancer needs to know at this time? A win-win outcome is in the forecast. Okay, so things are going to balance out. And adjustments are required, exactly what I just said. Your person may just need to step up. You need to stop doing as much. They need to give more. They need to do more. You guys need to make some type of adjustments to your life or your schedule so that you both feel that you are getting what you want. All right, Leo, you want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Leo. What is you versus your person? Your feelings and intentions versus your person. You feel like you want to say something, you want to communicate to this person. Your intentions is to start a fight. You want to fight to the death of whatever you feel this conflict is. You are not holding back with whatever this communication is that you're thinking and feeling needs to be said when it comes to the situation. Your person is very confident and focused on resolving whatever the situation is between the two of you. Now, their intentions is they're procrastinating, Leo. They don't really want to come to the dance and dance with you when it comes to this conversation. And it could be because they know that maybe you're headstrong and that you are going to win the argument. But they are focused on trying to build their confidence up to go into the ring with you, Leo. So let's see the likely outcome. Okay. You're going to have a lot of information the two of you are going to exchange. There is going to be this conversation, but both of you are going to realize you're still holding on to each other. You both still love each other in your heart at the end of the day, but there's going to be a lot of conversation over whatever this recent topic has been between the two of you, and you're going to get to a point of resolution. Let's get one Moonology card for Leo in this situation. What is the Moonology that Leo needs to know that's going to serve their highest good at this time? Leo. Oh, that's too many. I don't want that many. Leo. We're going to take two. You and your loved ones are safe, so you are divinely protected in your connection. And step out of your comfort zone. Get uncomfortable to get recomfortable. Sometimes is what you have to do. All right, Virgo. So if your comfort zone, Leo, is to fight and argue, maybe try not to fight and argue. All right, Virgo. You versus your person. You want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, you're feeling your ego and pride is taking an all-time front seat at the movies with the show here, huh? Well, your intentions is to be very practical with what you know to be true in the situation. Your person is coming in looking at the bigger picture. They are matching the challenge of whatever you feel compassionate about with the situation, and they're wanting to put an end to it. They're saying, Dunzo, let's talk about it. Let's get it all out on the table. Let's look at the bigger picture. Where do we want to be in the long term? So let's see the likely outcome. You are divine counterparts. We have the King and Queen of Wands here. So this is your soulmate. There is a divine counterpart here. You're both holding on to this connection. You're very determined to be able to oversee this opportunity and to be able to look at the bigger picture in the future of how the two of you are going to be able to come together and be able to relate to each other. All right, let's get one Moonology for Virgo. What is the Moonology card that Virgo needs to know? Virgo. The answers you need are coming. So Gemini season, you could have Gemini in your chart, Virgo. Your person could be a Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So if you've been waiting for the answers, they are coming. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. You want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Scorpio, you versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person? Scorpio. You feel like your person doesn't make the plans you need them to make. They don't step forward. Your intentions is to hold back. You're no longer making the plans. You're saying, hey, you know what? If you don't want to make the plans, I'm not making the plans either. Your person has got the memo. They are making the plans. They are making the decision. They're going to make the plans. So if you're the person who's always made the schedule for your life, you know, what birthday parties you're going to, when to go out to dinner, when to do shopping for birthdays, or when to go on vacation, and you're the person who's always done everything, and you said, you know what, I'm donezo, I'm not doing it no more. You do it all. I'm just going to hold back. And because of you holding back, it's like that boomerang. Boom, your person is going to come in. They're going to save the day. They're going to make the plans for the future. Likely outcome. Your person is going to make you feel, your divine counterparts have got the King and Queen of Cups here. So you are mom and dad potentially, or you're just divine counterparts. You complement each other. So it does feel like your person is taking the lead, which is going to make you feel like, yes, they're healing the situation. You're going to be able to overcome the pain that you feel, the emotions that you have felt over the situation that you maybe felt like they didn't care. They do care. They're going to step up. All right, Scorpio, let's get one Moonology for you. What is the Moonology card for Scorpio at this time? What do they need to know for Scorpio? Confidence is your key to success. Leo energy. So Scorpio, you could have Leo in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Leo. This person is going to step up into the role that you need them to. Sagittarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com, and you have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Sagittarius, you versus your person. What is going on between Sagittarius and their person? Let's see. You feel conflicted that you have to compete for this person's time and attention. You're being patient, waiting to see the way it's going to work out. Your person is in an energy of feeling like they're at peace with the way things are. They don't need nothing less, nothing more is what I'm hearing. So your person feels like, you know, if you're perceiving that you are waiting for them, there's no reason to be waiting because they're there. So let's see the outcome here. Yeah, you're both obsessed with investing in this connection. You both do kind of get caught up in your head about the other person not stepping up more, but it looks like you both are going to continue to sustain where you're at right now and progress forward. So let's get one Moonology card for Sagittarius. What is the Moonology for Sagittarius? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good for Sagittarius? Adjustments are required. So you or your person or both of you might need to make a little bit of adjustments to make sure that you both are feeling the equal give and take here. Capricorn, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Capricorn, you versus your person. What are the feelings and the intentions between Capricorn and their person? You're not listening to your intuition, Capricorn. You feel like things need to improve. You want to improve the situation. So you're going back towards this person trying to improve. Your person feels like you manipulate them, Capricorn. They feel manipulated in the situation. Their intentions is to be patient to see if you are going to come back towards them. Likely outcome, it looks like you guys are going to have some type of disagreement. There's going to be a fight or an argument. And once you do that, then you both have the willpower and courage to keep moving forward. And then you're going to wait and observe each other's actions to decide if you want to be together in the future. What is the Moonology card for Capricorn? What is the Moonology card of advice that Capricorn needs to know at this time? Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. So nothing's quite set in stone yet. Everything, you have free will to decide what you want also. Aquarius, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Aquarius, you and your person, feelings and intentions. What is happening for Aquarius at this? Okay, Queen of Pentacles wanted to pop out. She wanted to show her face. All right. You and your person. You want the truth. You want to cut to the chase, cut through the BS. You want to know exactly what is the truth here. Your intentions is to find out what the truth is. Your person is being very curious as to what truth you're talking about. They're kind of playing dumb a little bit here. Why are they doing that? You might have felt like this person's being a little bit mysterious with you lately, like maybe they're keeping a secret. They are keeping a secret, that they have connected with you and now they're scared of you because they have fallen in love with you. That is the secret. So they've been acting weird and strange lately. It's because they do love you and they're sensitive to this newfound love that they have with, oh, look at that. We've got the star card. Likely outcome. This person doesn't want anybody else. They have been happy and self-sufficient being by themselves, but they have found themselves with you and they realize this partner is something that they want to continue to pour into and that they have fallen in love with you. So let's get one Moonology card for Aquarius. What is the Moonology card for Aquarius at this time? What does Aquarius need to know? Aquarius. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So if you have found it very tough, you could be a Capricorn in your chart. Your person could be a Capricorn. That things have been tough, they're about to get a lot easier. Pisces, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Pisces and their person, feelings and intentions. Pisces, you and your person. What is the energy around you and your person? Pisces. You feel like you need more stability and security. Your intentions is to tell your person you see a lot of potential in this connection, but you need the next step of the next level. Your person feels that they're following their heart. They're coming right towards you. Their intentions is to listen to their intuition, that they want to continue to invest. They want to give more. Likely outcome, you're a little bit weary. You don't really trust them for some reason. You're afraid that they're going to leave you or they're going to abandon you or disconnect from you, and they're not. They're actually pushing that away. They want to give you the reassurance and the security. They're listening to their intuition that they need to follow their heart, which means they need to be more nurturing and caring towards you to give you the sense of stability and security that you desire. Let's get one Moonology for Pisces. What is the Moonology card of advice for Pisces at this time? What does Pisces need to know? Surrender to the divine. Everything's happening in divine timing. Don't try to force your will too fast prematurely. It's all going to work out. Okay, Libra, you versus your person. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person on your mind? Libra. Okay, so you feel like you can't trust this person. You feel like the trust has been compromised. Your intentions is to be a little bit stubborn and hold back from your person. Your person feels like the two of you need to agree to disagree and just overcome it. Their intentions is to apologize. They're going to try to be sensitive to your needs, but they are trying to avoid conflict. So looks like the likely outcome is that both of you are feeling a little bit stuck with the other person, wanting each other to step forward towards each other. It does look like eventually your person is going to take the lead. They're going to be the responsible one to step up because they don't want to stay stuck anymore. They are going to apologize. Even though they don't want to, they're going to say, I want to agree to disagree, but if apologizing makes it work, then that's what I'm willing to do. And that's what they're going to do. Okay, Pisces, you versus your person, Pisces. What are your feelings and intentions versus your person, Pisces? Pisces and their person. Okay, so you feel very disconnected from your person, and your intentions here is to contemplate why you feel so disconnected from them. Now, you are feeling a little bit like you need to be stubborn and pull back your energy, maybe pull back your emotions. Your person, their intention is to be fully committed to this. Even though there is issues right now and they know that there are issues, this is somebody who's accepting it, but they want to still move forward. Likely outcome is, does look like you are pushing this person away. This person is going to continue to come back because they do feel the sense of insecurity from you, the uncertainty. They feel like you're making a bad choice pushing them away, but they're not giving up. They're holding out faith and hope that you're going to be able to come around.